And here we go. Puppy Pot and Chill number 726. Oh, oh my god, my back hurts. I feel wunderbar though. Well, I might have to load another bowl partway through. This one's like halfway burnt, but we'll do some smoking anyway and do a little bit of news. So here we go. Oh, that was a good hit right off the bat. Oh yeah, and I got something to drink. Oh yeah. Puppy Pot and Chill 726. And Puppy Pot and Chill 725, I mentioned that the Democratic left mainstream media is talking about another coup from the Republican conservative right. And there were some questions about it. So here's the answer. The definition of a coup from the left, to make their claims work, to make what they think is going on, what they claim is happening, to make a definition of the word coup work, it's literally having the sitting president unseated by an election. Literally, losing the election is the Democrats' definition of a coup. And that's the only definition that works for what they are claiming. Because nothing's happening. Everything they're claiming is bullshit. I mean, it's worse than Russiagate, where Hillary paid to have the Steele dossier that claimed that Trump did a bunch of fucking fucked up shit when it was Hillary that did it. I mean, it's and this is worse than that. I mean, they're fucked in the head. They're losing. They know they're losing. They're scared of losing. And, I mean, they're even acting like they're going to lose. And they're doing some retarded shit. They're just being really fucking stupid. I mean, it's scary. Zuckerberg's new metaverse is digital heroin, man. I mean, it's far out. I'll have to do some more digging and reading up on it. You know, I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to see what it's about. That's not my thing. I'm not going to get into the metaverse. I'm not even going to try it. But I am going to learn about it. Apparently very enticing to those that use it. You know, those are the digital mentality, you know, growing up in the digital era. Apparently this new world. Now, like, my ex got into a game. I'm not going to remember the name of it. But anyway, it was a role-playing game. And, I mean, she got sucked into it bad. I mean, when she wasn't at work, she was, you know, playing that game. It was like Second Life or something like that. That was another one she played. But the usage rates are climbing among the users that already are on the platform, and more join every day. It sounds like a place where people can get lost. Munch, hush. Hush. Shush. That's not us. Shush. Alright, hold on, people. Hello. Gary Higby? Yep. Thank you very much. Alright. Have a good day. Thank you. Oh my God, of all the timing. Alright, everybody, that was my roommate's Meals on Wheels for his cancer. Oh, fun. Ow. Alright, Jesus Christ, where was I? Anyway, the metaverse sounds like a place to get lost in, or hooked into it, hooked into virtual reality, getting hooked on it, and I can see people losing their life, everything. Ow. Oh, fuck. I was all set up. But yeah, I think this could get bad. And I think this folds right in with what the government is doing. They want you to stay at home. They want you to fucking don't do anything. They're gonna grind up bugs and feed them to you as you sit in a pod and live in a metaverse. It's gonna. The NFL holds tight with the rest of the Democratic left in almost every aspect, condemning Joe Rogan, calling people that don't agree with what they say white supremacists, condemning anti-vaxxers, calling them names with no real proof, wearing names on their helmets of rapists and killers and all the above. The NFL is holding on true to the left, and man, they are hanging tight, But if one of their players gets sick, quietly, the coach says, throw the kitchen sink at it. Rogan. Yep. The NFL uses the JR method of throwing the kitchen sink, so to speak, at the Rona when people get it. Gee whiz, I wonder why. Despite what everybody says, when I say everybody, I mean mainstream media and the Democratic left, there is a very good way to treat the Rona if you get it. It can be taken care of. After Rogan told people he was going to get her done. Well, not quite get her done, but it's GETTR. After Joe Rogan told people he's going to get her, 500,000 people the first day joined Getter. Like I said, this is good. It puts a massive dent in the Twitterverse, moving a lot of its imagined self-imposed power as 500,000 move along onto another platform. Not necessarily leaving Twitter, but definitely going and adding another platform for them to go to get lost in. Smashing Twitter and their censor and deplatform power. And I think it's a beautiful thing. See, their self-entitled platform was a benchmark for what was and what wasn't in that particular part of society, It was Twitter that set the mark, or the bar, however you want to put it. Well, Now there's a place for the censored to go and have a voice. That means there's going to be more than one benchmark and more than one bar. There's going to be one that I believe has some little bit of intelligence in it being shown. And then there's going to be the absolutely insane Twitter. For the 1%, I'm not kidding, for the 1% that fuck everything up on Twitter, there's going to be another place for another 1% to talk rationally. At least I hope that's what's going to happen. We'll see. There's a lot of scuttlebutt about them being able to kick people off just like Twitter and censor people just like Twitter. And yeah, of course they're going to do that. Of course. What the hell? Is that a shadow? That's a shadow. Of course they're going to do that. There's always going to be, you know, whether it's porn or callings of hate, you know, callings for violence, those will get removed. Yeah, of course. The insane people, sure, you betcha. So, like I said, there's going to be some new social standards and some benchmarks and some bars being set. And it won't be set by Twitter for once. And ever since Rogan did that, I bet you Twitter people are just fucking screaming. Much like YouTube did when they lost Joe. Fuck around and play stupid games. What the hell is going on there? Just a weird shadow fucking making me look funny. Fuck around and play stupid games, you're gonna win stupid prizes. That's all I'm saying. New social justice warriors, Karens, are showing their mental deficit in public, acting like they are important, that everything they think and say should be automatically accepted and respected. They can say and do what they want, but if you try, they call you a racist, terrorist, evil, as well as calling other names. It's all they can do. They don't have anything else. Nothing. So they try to win by getting loud and saying a bunch of stupid shit. They all make demands that they expect to have respected. It's funny, even when they're getting arrested. Nope. Especially to the police when they're getting arrested. Like I said, things like, I don't give you permission to touch me, or I don't consent about getting searched or something like that. Handcuffed, or, you know, if they don't follow directions. No, Karens, sorry. And there's a lot of, I mean, this goes on. I was watching, what's that police channel? I can't remember it. I just stumbled across it last night. And they had a collage of female arrests. And, I mean, of course they cherry picked and gave, you know, of course, you know, the best videos. And so, you know, and I definitely know this isn't like all women, you know, because that's what they make it seem like, because that's all they show you. But I know better. I know it's not all women. It's just that there are women out there that act like this, you know, act like, you know, they have some kind of ludicrous power. I mean, I don't know. And I mean, and here's the deal. The ones that they show you, of course, are cherry picked. But I mean, the woman gets pulled over. She's a free inhabitant, so she doesn't have a license or insurance or anything like that. So the police officer tells her, he says, look, I'm going to give you a ticket and tow your car. And she says, no, you're not. He says, ma'am, yes, I am. She goes, according to blah, 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 I have free travel, is what it comes down to. And he says, well, you're right. You may travel. You may go anywhere you wish, but you may not do it in a a, how did he put that? You cannot do that in a gas car because that is a privilege. That is not a right. You have the right to travel. It is a privilege to travel in a 5,000-pound killing machine. So they quabble about that for a little bit, and finally he relays to her it's going to happen. Car's going to be towed. And then to get her out of the car, she fights and resists. And he finally gets to the point where, okay, you're going to jail. And he goes to try to get the handbag off her, and she says, no, you can just cuff me with the handbag on. And the cop at this point had it. He was like, you're right. And he cuffed her up with the handcuffs on. As soon as she was handcuffed up, he cut the bag off of her. Good for him. Of course, she went bananas, saying how she was going to sue the cop. It was rape. He didn't know how stupid she was, and all this other stuff. And I mean, like I said, of course, these are cherry-picked videos. I understand that not all women are like this. I get it. It's a very, 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 very small percentage of women that act like that. But there are some that do. There's proof. And it makes me laugh. So anyway, it's just that my point is these women believe they have some kind of extraordinary power of being able to tell cops what they can and can't do. Now, my point is there's a sliding scale where women tell men what they can and can't do. Like, I've seen it happen in bars. I've seen it happen in grocery stores. You can't do that here. You can't be here. You need whatever. For some reason, women think they have these magical powers. And it's not magical powers. It's just that men have been taught not to hit a woman. Now, men understand that when you get in the face of another man, there might be some problems. Somebody might just get punched in the face. And that is something that you might have to accept if you want to say what you want to say. If you think you can say whatever you want to say with no repercussions, you're absolutely wrong. I mean, the internet has made it seem that way because I can say whatever I want and nobody can reach through the screen and hit me. But if I got in somebody's face and I was saying the wrong thing to him, maybe about his wife or, God forbid, even his children, I might get hit in the face. That's just one of the repercussions of saying whatever you want. Yeah, we have freedom of speech. Don't think that freedom comes with no repercussions. There are some. I've learned. That's the problem with today's soft kids. They think they can say whatever they want. And here's the deal. For the most part, they're going to get away with it. But every now and then, they're going to meet up with a guy who just got fired from work. His wife left him. He has nothing to live for. He's beyond pissed. And you say something stupid to him, and he beats the ever-living fuck out of you all the time while you're screaming you're going to go to jail. He knows. He doesn't care you're getting the fuck beat out of you because you ran your mouth. Not saying it should happen, but it does. So, Here's another thing. All those people, all those free inhabitants and other people that say they're going to sue and win and take their house and they're going to be fired, and I haven't seen any of them win yet. Not one video. And actually, I'd love to find one. If anybody knows of a video of one of those people who went to court and won, you know, they didn't need a license to travel driving the roads, and they didn't have to follow laws. If you saw one of those where they won in court, man, please, please show it to. I really want to see one win. I really doubt they ever would. But you never know. You might run up across a judge just dumb enough to let him win. I'd love to see one. Most of the time, though, you see little clips of them here and there because, you know, the people who thought they were going to win, you know, that were recording aren't going to post the losing video. And not many other people were in there to videotape them, so there's not much video of them losing. Because they're very careful about the video that they have of them losing so badly and going to jail. Because they're stupid. Oh yeah, if you're in the left-hand lane, see, like we have 3 lanes on our freeway. If you're in the left-hand speeding lane and somebody comes up behind you, get the fuck out of the way. Move over and let them go by. I know you think you're special and you're already doing 70 and a 60 and you shouldn't have to move, but yeah, that's the law. Get the fuck out of the way. You're not special. I am so tired of stupid people on the road fucking being in the way because they think they're special. Get over yourself. Get out of the way. Fucking morons. You think you're alright sitting in that left-hand lane holding people up. You're just a fucking douchebag. A little bit of humor here. The Holocaust Museum will be requiring all visitors to show papers to get inside, to see how the Nazis used to demand papers from people, and how if the poor people didn't have their papers, they were locked down and taken to temporary internment camps. Yes, the poor people of World War II were forced to adhere to a dictator's mandates with no voice of their own. Whew. Good thing we study history so that we'd be able to see similarities of anything like that happening, you know, right now. You know, maybe if we saw something like that as a society, we could avoid it, you know. I just don't get it, people. It's happening right now. I mean, we thought that we would be able to spot the problems and stop it. But the people who are causing and doing these things are the ones using media to make them look like they're doing it for your safety. But look at what's happening. It's happening right now. Signing mandates without the voice of the people, locking people down. One of the generals, Cuomo, killed 15,500 people and had it swept under the rug, putting sick people in nursing homes with elderly and originally healthy, turning them into past tense conversations. The left are almost literally the embodiment of the party in World War II that took so many lives. all with the decisions they make, people that are going to be past tense in the papers they demand, all led by a fucked crazy lunatic bent on destroying everything. I want to stop and look around, see what's going on. Things are getting bad. Do the comparison thing. Who's doing what? Tell me what you come up with. Whoopie, runner mouth twat mouth Goldberg, is stunned after she had done everything right, everything that the government wanted. She'd gotten the original plus 3 boosters. She is all vaxxed up, baby. You know, she social distance. She makes people get tests. She did everything right. Yet, she got the Rona. How can that be? The reason? Well, let me tell you. The Biden-Harris administration lied to you. How can that be? They lied. They wouldn't lie to me. Yeah, they lied to you. Just recently, Biden was caught off guard and admitted that the government can't fix the pandemic problem. I said that a while back. I thought it was going to end up like the flu, where they come out with a good jab, and you get one every year. The most deadly or most current or worst variation of whatever's out there. Just like the flu. You know, and if you want vaccines, go ahead and get them. I'm all for them. You know, the measles, MMR jabs, you know, and the yearly flu jabs, I think they're great. They save a lot of lives. I think we rushed into the current situation. All right. I think we need, the other ones had such expansive testing and peer review and social review and everything else, and just there's none of that with the current situation. So I think we need to get to a point where we're making something that affords better protection that you get once a year, like the flu jab, and it's not going away. Like I said, they're building companies that won't, buildings that won't even be built for 2 years. They won't even open for 2 years. That's when they start production. And then they're going to start production. It's going to take a bit to ramp up and get everything out and going. And so you see, they're already looking on a long-term outlook here. They're already taking long-term gambits. So I think it is what it is, folks. I think we're at that point. Let me see here. Do I got anything? Nope, that's about it. I'm sorry it's another long one. Let's take another hit. I think I got one more in here, and then this bowl's done. Yeah, that wasn't much of a hit. Oh, there goes my screen. Dang it. But anyway, I hope you guys had a good... Oh, I don't have much in here either. I got to refill everything. Hope everybody has a good day. I am so stoned. I hope everybody has a good day. I hope everything goes your way. Be careful. Watch out for everybody else. It's dangerous out there, especially where I'm at. We got, almost 10 inches of snow, and it's slick as shit. So, good cigarette. All right. Always remember, you got to be 21 in a state where it's legal to smoke marijuana. If you're not 21 in a state where it's legal, just don't do it. Let's be smart stoners. If you like my video, give it a thumbs up. Share it. If you're feeling really crazy, subscribe. And if you don't like it, fuck it. Don't do anything. That's fine. Or if you don't want to do anything, don't do anything. That's cool too. Let's take a final hit. Oh boy. That was like almost nothing but keef. You know, you get down to the bottom of the jar and it's just all that. That's what I just put in that. Boy, that was a good one. Now I'm suppressing a cough right now. So, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. And then I'm going to cough my fucking lungs out because that's what happens when you're old. You get old and you can't hold that shit and you end up coughing in a coughing fit. Ooh, fuck it. Let's try one more. If I go into a coughing fit, you know why. Alright, I can hold it down. Alright. Don't listen to anything I say, I'm a stoner. Don't listen to mainstream media, you know. ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, CNN, C-SPAN, they all have an agenda. Now, they all do, you know, push some news. But the problem is they don't push all of it. They push what feeds their particular agenda. So if you want to know the whole truth, you're going to have to do what I do and watch both sides of the news. And then you got to go and watch, you know, podcasts from both sides. And then you got to read a bunch of articles from both sides. And let me tell you what, there's nothing worse than reading somebody else's demented opinion about what you already know to be true, and they're just way the fuck off, but you're reading it anyway because you want to know what their thought is, what their angle is. And I mean, sometimes the stupidity of some of these people is just, I mean, on all sides. I mean, you know, Republicans and Democrats are all pointing their fingers at each other and got their thumbs up their asses. Democrats are just butt fuck crazy running around with lit dynamite. That's all. The Republicans are, you got their thumbs up their asses going, what the fuck's going on? So, they're all fucked. Nobody's special there. They're all fucking bent in the head. So, yeah, that's it. Peace. I love you fuckers. You can't really love everybody. Let's try not to hate. You know, try to give the benefit of the doubt. Some people might just be having a bad fucking day. Other than that, you know, I guess that's about it, man. Stay high, bitches.